Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, and my friends, today we're talking Happy Chaos, as Happy Chaos is now out and live, as long as you have the season pass anyways. And in today's video, we're specifically talking about one of his mechanics, and that is the clone mechanic, as it's pretty unique and turns out it's very important and very strong. So first thing before anything else, well, when you do the move, it's quarter circle forward and kick. You'll create a clone, sometimes two clones just, being pals together, right? And the clone will take up a part of your health. There is a cost associated, and it's not meter, it's your health. So if you want to keep creating clones, as you can look at my health bar here, I am rapidly kind of dying, basically, right? And you'd think, well, shucks, if I'm going to kill myself like this isn't worth doing. And no, well, it is very worth doing. The reason it has a health cost is because it's so strong. Let me show you a very quick example. So let's use Nagoriyuki as our example. Nagoriyuki has moves like Crouch Slash, which are very long range and very annoying to deal with. The thing with the clone is, the clone will take exactly one hit of anything. So that slash, the clone takes it for you, even if you happen to be in range. So if we do our clone here and we're ahead of the clone still takes the hit for us, even though we're ahead of the line, as it were, right? As long as the clone is anywhere to be hit, it will take the hit over you. So this can lead to a lot of amazing situations for Happy Chaos. Now, before we get into the weeds with a lot more specifics, another very important thing about the clone is impassable. You cannot walk past it while it's up. And that goes for running as well. That goes for, well, just about everything. Even things like short-range teleports still cannot go past it. What about a big, nasty super move like Soul, right? Can he get you? Nah. Impassable barrier. You got someone who's like a Mei player just spamming dolphins left, right, front, and center. Well, turns out dolphins, they'll hit the clone well enough, but you're not progressing past the clone. The only real way past it is if you're Zato, and then Zato can break the law and get past the move. So it can stop movement, that is great, and also it can absorb hits, that's great. But keep in mind, it can only absorb a single hit. So against moves that happen to be multi-hitting moves, the one hit of the multi-hitting move will be absorbed, yes, but the other parts of it will go through and hit you. So someone like Axel, this won't protect you as much. But then again, someone like Axel, you can just jump and shoot him in the head while he's doing this kind of stuff, because you're Happy Chaos, and he isn't. So in the end, the clone, well, geez Louise, it has all these properties, that's great. It'll definitely let me run away good. I hide behind the clone. The move itself naturally moves you backwards, which is great, right? So I move backwards, and then I go pow, 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 and try to shoot you. Or I can safely hide behind my clone, reload, build resources, that kind of stuff, right? So either I can attack from behind it, or I can just safely build my resources. But there's definitely offensive pressure use here for it. Once again, it absorbs any single one hit, right? So if someone has, say, a singular hit reversal, like Soul, his fast reversal is a single hit. He has a multi-hitting heavier reversal, but it's slow and can very easily be safe jumped, right? So a lot of times they're going to be using the single hit one. The thing about the single hit one is, well, it doesn't really stop me, does it? To the point, I can safely attack him on his wake up. And as long as he's using the single hit version, there's nothing he can do about it. Now, how you get here is up to you. Sweep always knocks down, and is special cancelable, so that's one avenue you have. So you can just sweep them with whatever combo and then run forward. So however you get to the sweep, it's up to you. It could be a small combo, it could be a big combo, but you cancel that sweep into the clone, run forward, then all of a sudden, kind of all those options go away. You have to just kind of deal with the fact that I can just attack you with whatever. So yes, it's one example of many to be sure. And Soul does have the multi-hitting version, so you are usually not safe, but you can be safe. Because the thing about Soul and multi-hitting uppercut is the second hit happens a little higher up, right? If you space this correctly, try to hide inside the clone, you still won't get hit. So you can kind of just hide inside of it and do like whatever button press you want to do. And for the most part, you're safe. Like if he's invincible, your attack will whiff, sure, but that is an option on the table. So I say play around character to character, because this can really mess with a lot of characters' wake-ups. Because normally they have to, you know, either you safe jump it, or you're scared enough to block, or you attack and you get hit, right? This puts in a whole nother layer where just your buddy's going to take the hit for you. You can just do whatever you want to do. And if it goes bad, then buddy takes a hit, and that's all there is to it. So all in all, this is just a very tricky and strong move. Very similar to Zato's Oppose, but you can do it whenever. Zato is tied to his any gauge, and well, frankly enough, you know, you're sort of tied to your life gauge, right? You are giving up life every time you're doing this move. But one big part about this move, it actually gets stronger the lower health you get. And you might ask, well, how is that? Because the move itself is not changing, the lower health you get. But the thing is, the lower health you get, this move can't kill you. So if you are already a hit away from death, there is no reason not to spam and abuse this move. Get your spacing, do everything you need to do. As the move cannot kill you, you can do it as much as you want to do it, and that's about it. So at a higher health, well, you know, the chunk it takes is not large, but it's not small either, right? But once you're already a hit away from death, who cares? Just go crazy. So if you're in a matchup where you need that space, feel free to build it, right? Versus like Potemkin or something, who definitely can't chase you down, considering you have like wall after wall after wall in place, this might be what the doctor ordered. So when you're low health, it sort of rewards reckless play and abusing it, because the downside is no longer a downside. So I'm recording this on day 1 of Happy Chaos being a character, and already there's a lot of immediate strengths, and that's just one aspect of his moveset, right? There's obviously a lot more interesting stuff and gimmicks to work with, to say the least. He's got a lot going for him, and I think this character is going to be great. Not only just as a general addition to the game, for the health of the game, as he's incredibly inventive, and it speaks to the fact that developers constantly are creating very inventive characters for this game. So good on him, and that's good for the future as well. That all said, I guess we're at the end of the video for now, my friends. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Guilty Gear.
Love